Ever wondered what makes a YouTube video successful? It's not just about having the latest camera gear or the most special effects. It's about two fundamental elements: understanding your audience and the art of storytelling. Let's start with the audience. Imagine you're a chef preparing a meal. Would you cook without knowing who's going to eat it? Of course not. You'd want to know their preferences, allergies, and dietary restrictions. Similarly, as a content creator, you need to know who your viewers are. Are they teenagers looking for the latest fashion trends? Or maybe they're avid gamers seeking tips and tricks? Understanding your audience helps you create content that resonates with them. Content that they'll want to watch, share, and come back for more. Now let's talk about storytelling. You see, humans are wired for stories. From ancient cave paintings to modern Netflix series, stories have been a part of our culture for thousands of years, and YouTube is no different. A successful video isn't just about delivering information. It's about telling a story that captivates your audience, that takes them on a journey. Whether it's a makeup tutorial or a video game walkthrough, every video should have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Each part should hook the viewers, engage them, and leave them wanting more. But how do you combine understanding your audience and storytelling? The right content. The content that not only provides value but also engages viewers emotionally. The kind of content that makes viewers feel like they're part of a community, part of something bigger than themselves. This is what creates a loyal fan base. A group of people who will eagerly await your next video, who will share it with their friends, who will engage with you in the comments. So there you have it. The secret sauce to YouTube success isn't about having the best equipment or being the most charismatic person on camera. It's about understanding your audience and telling a compelling story. Knowing your audience and telling a compelling story are the first steps towards YouTube success. Now that you understand the importance of audience and storytelling, it's time to plan your video. Just as a builder wouldn't start construction without a blueprint, you shouldn't start shooting without a solid plan. Video planning is an art in itself, an art that can make or break your content. It's the stage where you take your creative ideas and turn them into a cohesive, structured narrative. Think of planning as the backbone of your video. It gives your content structure and direction. Without it, you may end up with a pile of footage that lacks coherence and fails to engage your viewers. But with careful planning, you can create a video that hooks your audience from the first second and keeps them watching until the end. A well-structured script is a crucial part of this planning. It's not just about the words you say, but how you say them. Your script should guide your story, set the mood, and engage your viewer. It should be both your roadmap and your compass, leading you through the landscape of your video. But a script is only half of it. You also need a storyboard. This is where you visualize your script scene by scene. You sketch out your shots, plan your angles, and decide on the visual elements that will bring your story to life. It's like a comic strip of your video, providing a visual guideline for the shooting process. Creating a storyboard may seem like an extra step, but it's a step that can save you time, effort, and resources in the long run. It helps you foresee potential issues, streamline your shooting schedule, and ensure a smooth and efficient production process. The art of video planning is all about preparation. It's about foreseeing challenges, optimizing resources, and crafting a compelling narrative. It's a process that requires time, thought, and creativity. But the reward is well worth the effort. Remember, a well-planned video is half the battle won. Planning done, let's move on to the production stage. This is where the magic happens. This is where your ideas and planning come to life. But remember, the devil is in the details. So let's talk about what really matters in the production stage. First off, let's shed some light on, lighting. Good lighting is crucial. It doesn't matter if you're shooting with the most expensive camera out there. Without proper lighting, your footage can end up looking grainy and unprofessional. So don't be left in the dark. Experiment with different light sources, play with shadows, create depth. Remember, good lighting can set the mood, highlight important elements, and simply make your video visually appealing. Next up, clear audio. Your viewers need to hear you clearly. A video with poor audio quality can be a real turn-off. So invest in a good microphone. And don't forget about the environment you're recording in. Try to minimize background noise as much as possible. Keep in mind, audio is half of what we see. Yes, you heard that right. So don't compromise on audio quality. Now let's talk about steady footage. No one likes a shaky video. It can make your viewers dizzy and not in a good way. Invest in a tripod or a gimbal to keep your footage steady. Remember, your video should be a visual treat, not an earthquake simulator. Finally, spice things up with different shots and angles. A video shot from one angle can be boring. Mix it up. Use wide shots, close-ups, over-the-shoulder shots. Experiment with different angles. Make your video as dynamic and visually appealing as possible. While high-quality production doesn't guarantee success, it certainly gives your video a professional touch. And that's what we're aiming for, right? To create content that's not just informative or entertaining, but also well-produced and professional. So let's keep these production essentials in mind and make some magic happen. Now, you've shot your video, but the work is not over yet. So you've painstakingly planned and produced your video, but the magic doesn't stop there. The next crucial step is editing, an often overlooked but absolutely vital part of the process. It's the stage where you take all the raw materials you've gathered and sculpt them into something magnificent. Think of editing like the final coat of paint on a masterpiece. It can enhance the beauty of what's already there, or it can totally transform the landscape. It's the magic wand that has the power to turn good content into something truly extraordinary. Let's talk about transitions. Transitions are like the punctuation in a sentence. They give your video rhythm, pace, and flow, linking one scene to the next in a way that makes sense to the viewer. They can be as simple as a cut, or as complex as a crossfade or a wipe. Whatever you choose, use them wisely. They're not just about aesthetics, they're about storytelling. Next, let's discuss music. Music is the emotional heartbeat of your video. It sets the mood, evokes feelings, and helps convey your message. It's the unseen character that can make your viewers laugh, cry, or sit on the edge of their seats. But remember, less is often more. Use music to enhance your story, not overpower it. Finally, we have special effects. Now, this is where you can really let your creativity shine. Special effects can add that extra sparkle to your video, making it stand out from the crowd. They can be anything from animation, slow motion, time-lapse, to color grading. But like all good things, they should be used in moderation. Too many effects can distract from your content rather than enhancing it. So there you have it. The power of editing is immense. It's the final step in the process, but arguably one of the most important. It's where you can let your creativity truly shine and turn your good video into an extraordinary one. Good editing can turn a good video into a great one. You've made your video, edited it to perfection, now what? It's time to step into the spotlight and draw the curtain back on your masterpiece. But how do you get it in front of the right eyes? That's where promotion comes in. Promoting your video is much like hosting a grand party. You've spent time and effort preparing a delicious feast. Now you need to send out the invitations. And remember, the wider you cast your net, the larger your audience will be. Let's start with social media. It's a powerful tool, a megaphone that amplifies your voice to the far corners of the digital world. Use it to tease your video, create buzz, and invite people to watch. Share a captivating snippet or an intriguing behind-the-scenes photo. Get creative, but always make sure to include a direct link to your video. Next up, we have SEO, or search engine optimization. Think of it as the compass that guides viewers to your video. By using relevant keywords in your title, description, and tags, you're telling search engines like Google and YouTube what your video is about. This increases the chances of it appearing in search results when someone is looking for content like yours. So spend some time researching the best keywords for your video and use them wisely. Lastly, consider collaborations. Collaborating with other creators can be a win-win situation. You get to tap into their audience, and they get to tap into yours. It's a great way to reach a larger audience, learn from others, and even make new friends in the process. But remember, promotion is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. So keep engaging with your audience, keep sharing your video, and most importantly, keep creating. So there you have it, the final piece of the YouTube success puzzle. Promotion is key. A great video is nothing if nobody sees it.